Narrator Gare back after a 9-hour trip to Land Between the Lakes, which I think can become a whole mini series on this podcast. So much happened in those 9 hours. Oh my goodness. So I'm also, I think, going to start posting because I don't see very many hits on my mini podcast, my Minute of Madness. Thank you if you are listening to those. They're a minute. They were my attempt at telling my little story of origins and getting people who normally don't listen to podcasts to listen to a minute. But it turns out that if you don't listen to podcasts, you don't even click on them. You just see, oh, it's a podcast. I don't do those. So I've got a wider audience on this one, which is another impetus for save the Podbean. It's like save the whales, So it's here. I have paid it for a whole nother year. So yay. Anyway, I'm gonna post those here too, so they'll have a little outlet. So it was just another attempt like my Casual Planetariumist, which was an off the top of my head 10 step, which actually went 16 of 10, which I think those are still out here at the moment. This is even faster origin story. So just so it exists, I got that phrase from my son when we were in Paris in 18. He said something that stuck with me. I lined him up with the Mona Lisa over his shoulder, and he didn't want to do it. He said, it's a touristy thing to do. But he said, go ahead and take the picture just so it exists. And I like that. Once something is in the world, that means it can't really be ever taken out of the world. Even if we lose it, it might exist in some version of the world. A Big Bang Take 3, for instance, instead of Big Bang Take 5. Anyway, so I may do Land Between the Lake Journey, the mini-series, because there was several interesting things happened yesterday. Well, interesting to me anyway, but whose story are we telling here? It's, you get a podcast, tell your story too, or there's various ways to do that. Bye.